The cost to have a planned, controlled new business effort is really quite nominal for the return. For each one of your salespeople to take just one key prospect once a month and one current client a month, you need 10 games per month or 60 games for the season. The return on investment is substantial. If each salesperson brought in only one new piece of business, your sales would increase to $125,000. Because you need 60 games, I recommend 4 full season tickets. That would leave 10 games for your employees or more customers. Your cost for 4 season tickets is only $14,000, Ms. Snyder. How happy do you think you'd be with those results by giving this plan a try?
I think I'd be really happy with those results.
That decision would be worth at least $125,000 in new business to you, and maybe up to $250,000 in new business. Let me get this order in today, and don't you worry about a thing, Ms. Snyder. I'll take care of all of the details. Would you prefer the seats in your name or the company's name?
Honestly, let me talk to a few of my clients to see if they would be interested first.
How do you mean, Ms. Snyder?
I want to make sure that I'm not wasting their time and resources and, possibly losing potential clients.
That makes sense to think about your clients. Let's really think about this, though. This program really is designed to get new business. You said earlier that our games would be an effective place to build relationships, right?
Yes.
Well, prospects might not be fans of our team or fans of the sport at all, but most like to see the biggest stars of the league at some of our biggest and best sold-out games. This works for getting new business, and it will work for most of your clients. I can take your order right now and get this new business program going for you.
I'll just buy from StubHub.
I can understand how easy it is to buy from StubHub. However, StubHub has some weaknesses for businesses. 1, you can't really plan in advance with a controlled new business strategy. 2, you never really know how much you'll pay for tickets, and more importantly, whether you can get decent seats. And finally, you also don't get access to other features and benefits of being a ticket package buyer with our team. I can take your order right now and get this new business program going for you, but I see the hesitation on your face. So what is it about this package that's really causing you to be unwilling to make the purchase today, Ms. Snyder?
I would just really like to think about it first.
I can understand that if you took some time to think about it, maybe even thinking about it on the walk home today. You thought about the $125,000 in new sales and the $14,000 in cost. Do you think you would be inclined to do that?
Probably not.
Really? You'd be getting $125,000 in new revenue, and it's only going to cost you $14,000. So what is it that's really causing you to hesitate here?
I just really need to talk to my sales staff first about it.
When would you talk to your salespeople about this?
Friday.
Ms. Snyder, you said earlier that it wouldn't be too much to ask of your salespeople to spend one night a month with one key prospect, right?
Yes.
And you also said you thought our games were a good place to develop relationships, and there was a potential of bringing in at least 3 new business prospects, right?
I did say that.
So then, with all due respect to your salespeople, why let them even vote on it? Why let them vote on $125,000 of new revenue for your company? If you think this will work and you think they can spend just one evening a month out with a prospect and generate $125,000 to $250,000 in new business, what's there to vote on? What if they voted no? I had a client last year who was concerned about whether his salespeople would use the tickets. Here's how that worked out for him. Why don't we do this? Let's sign you up today, and we'll use our opt-out clause. Here's how it works. You're meeting with your salespeople next on Friday, right?
Yes.
Well, I'll write Monday's date on top of the agreement. You have until that date to opt out if you decide this isn't for you. This way, you can get better seat locations. But if your salespeople really fight you on this, by Monday, you can just call me up and cancel the order. Can I reserve those seats today? Would you like those on your name or the company's name?
We can do the company's name, and I do have the card on me.
Excellent. Ms. Snyder, let me get you to go ahead and sign this contract for me, and I'll take your card and I'll write down some numbers. All right, here's your card back, Ms. Snyder, and I really appreciate you meeting me today, and you have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too.